Sorry, I couldn't help myself. Well, actually, I have to admit this is a retake. I tried taking an initial video, and I wanted to talk a little bit about what we've been studying in our men's group, and I just couldn't do it justice. I couldn't present it in a way that wouldn't be just extraordinarily confusing, and so for now, I'm not gonna get into that. I've already told you, we're studying eschatology, the end times according to the Bible, and we've started our study in the book of Daniel, which describes the this prophecy leading up to the end as a period of 70 weeks. And I remember I told you a little bit about how the terminology of weeks is a little bit confusing. But if you think of weeks as being, or a week as being a group of 7 years in this instance, then it helps to clarify it a little bit. So it's not 70 weeks, it's 7 years times 70. Right, and the timeline that's given in the Bible leads you all the way up through the 69th group of 7 years, right? So there's only one group of 7 years left, and that is the time we know of as the tribulation. Anyway, we've just begun studying this. I don't have a lot to share with you right now that I can share in a very cohesive way, right? But if nothing else, maybe it just prompts you to dig into that topic a little bit and start learning about it yourself. The other thing that I wanted to say is, I guess, just related to being part of a men's group. I want to share with you that my personal opinion, my conviction is that it's very important for me as a man to be a part of a men's group, to be um, with men who are like-minded. We're going the same direction. We're living the same life. We have the same struggles, or at least similar. You know what I mean? Like, each one of us is a unique individual, and we each have a different story that has led us to where we are today. And I fully recognize that, and I value that. But we're a group of men that can come, arm in arm together. We can support each other. We pray for each other, and we're trying to do life together, right? So as we um, have, if we find victory, we celebrate. If we stumble or fall, we help each other up. And I think it's really important, if for those of you that are men, um, you know, find a group of men that you can meet with on a regular basis who will be a support group for you, right? Do not try to do this life alone. Um, I don't know. I mean, my life is not, it's not that bad. You know what I mean? Like, there are things that I struggle with. There's difficulties that I face on a regular basis um, that maybe some other people don't have those same experiences. I don't want to get into all the details. It's just, instead of looking at the things in my life that are less than perfect and saying, well, that's just the way it is, or I'll just have to figure out how to deal with it, don't try to do it alone. Find men who will care about what's going on in your life enough to spend some time with you, get to know you, and help you, help you process the things that are going on. It's not all about what can you get. I'm not saying, oh, find these guys that you can just use, and if you're gonna move, they'll come help you pack your truck or something like that. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, right? I helped my friend the other night pack their truck when they're moving, but we're not friends so that we get things from each other. right? We're friends because we care about each other and want each other to have the best life that we can have, right? And that's part of what being a part of a men's group is all about, is kind of looking beyond yourself and helping to see to the needs of others, right? I'm not perfect at it. far from perfect. Um, I do feel like a lot of my life is definitely, I spent a lot of time looking inward, looking into my own life, or into the events or the struggles or the needs of my own, of myself, my wife, my family. And I'm trying to get to the point where I'm doing the things that I need to take care of business at home, and still have energy to serve others. I don't feel like I'm really there yet, um, but to me, that's part of what being in a men's group is about, is learning how to look beyond just my own needs, and um, be aware of and willing and hopefully able to help others as well. Hopefully some of that made sense. If not, tell me. If it did, yes. All right. No, that's great. Um, that's all I got for you today. You have a good night. I'll talk to you tomorrow.